right now, it looks like the most likely reason would be winds. We're not tracking any technical issues to our T0 at 8:25, just about 4.5 minutes from now. So, I mean, everything's really looking good. The booster's almost at full frosty, so we'll see that close out in just a couple of minutes. But we're getting really close to flight, guys.
The excitement is definitely growing here in Hawthorne, SpaceX headquarters. There is a large crowd gathering. You might hear them cheering occasionally. Now, Dan mentioned a good point about the holds. We have an opportunity to today hold for a few minutes. And this is a really cool thing about Starship. And we don't have this opportunity with Falcon or Falcon Heavy. Up until the T-minus 40-second point, abort.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. So, as you can see, I've tried to do something slightly different today, and basically it's just going to be covering the SpaceX IFT flight, well, domestic flight test 3 of Booster 10 and Booster 28. And yeah, so I thought I'd do something different, so I'll do like a double stream. See how if I can do a couple of streams, something new for me anyway. But as you can see, we're pretty much ready to go. Just waiting for the T0. At the moment, we're on about 2 minutes. Yeah, a little bit over 2 minutes from launch. So I'm going to keep that on the screen on the side there, so I can actually see how the stream is going, because this is sort of like a rushed thing. I thought I might as well do it for the first time, and I thought, yeah, why not? Let's try IFT 3. Let's cross fingers here and hope that we don't get a repeat of IFT 1 and 2. So, yeah, it's just a simple intro there. I am going to keep it. I'm going to keep it nice and easy, just to sort of do my normal stream, which is continuing the drive that I was doing yesterday to the new map from, I think it's from Madrid to Libya or Liberia. So let's go. So as you can see, I'm a little bit excited, but as things go, this is actually pretty interesting, something to think about in the future. So you know, have two screens going, one the actual game, and then next the stream itself. So yeah, I'm gonna try and see how it's gonna do this, and then I'll keep you guys posted. Anyway, as you can see, I'm rambling on. I've not really got much to say, but as you can see, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So it looks fine on the stream. Actually, yeah, it should just look fine. Sorry, I'm just basically trying to get to see how the stream is going itself. So yeah, okay. Let's continue. So yeah, there might be a hold at 40 minutes, but for now, I am going to get into here and then get driving. Okay, 20 seconds to launch. So okay, nice. Okay, T-minus 10. 4, 3, 2, what a deluge. Oh, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, ignition. Alright, we've got launch. The bird is in the air. Nice. So far, we seem to have all the all the Raptors are lit on the graphic and visually as well. So yeah, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, SpaceX. Nice. All right. So climbing fast. We've got really good 30 seconds in, and everything is going well. Literally everything is going absolutely well. Yeah, nice. Already 1,000 kilometers per hour and 7 kilometers altitude. So they should be crossing the sound barrier soon. There we go, max Q, faster than speed of sound. God, such a beautiful ship. It really is going so well at the moment. So the next phase that's coming up is going to be hot staging. So just going to keep an eye on that. So I'm going to keep it in automatic for now. But yesterday, basically, there was a crash. So I managed to get to the next city. So following on from there. So let's go. So yeah, bad chest. All right, so it's tilting. So it's just sort of tilting onto its back, so that it can actually so it's able to sort of have a slightly lower angle of attack, so it's not too steep. So it allows it to also accelerate as well doing this maneuver. So far, Lock Tank, we've pretty much got a little bit of. All right, here we go. Hot staging is coming up. So main engine cutoff. There we go, hot staging. Alright, engine cutoff. We've only got 3 set of engines and the booster. Nice, hot staging. Alright, hopefully. Oh, relight. Perfect, relight. Nice. Alright, booster is on its way back to Earth. And it was perfect relight. So all the center engines are actually lit. Nice. So we've got the 3 center and 3 and the inner ring are lit up as well. So yeah, yeah, well I'm doing. So hot staging was went perfect, and engine light for second stage is perfect as well. So we've got all 3 vacuum and all 3 sea level engines are now lit, and yeah, brilliant. Yeah, try doing. Oh, okay. So we have we've got a boost back burn is complete. So basically, what that does for the booster, basically, it flips 360 or 180 degrees, pointing its rockets to the sky, to space, and then firing them to allow it to slow down, so it can actually it's able to come back and re-enter.
Exit now.
So everything is looking good for the moment. The booster is coming back to Earth, and it's done its boost back. It's done its flip maneuver, and now it's all its engines are cut off. So now for ship 2, it's pretty much all the engines are still on at the moment, firing, and basically. Okay, so yeah, the ship itself, ship 28, is actually heading towards orbit. I would say, okay, yeah, but basically it's going to, it needs to coast around and make its way all the way to the Indian Ocean, and that means that it is going to have to fire its engine for quite a long time. But they've got two tests to perform while in actual space. Basically, what they'll be doing is they will be uh, doing a relight of the engine. So they'll cut the engine off, but then they'll turn it back on again, and then they'll try and relight in space. So that's the test that they need to do. The other test as well is what they call a pest dispenser, which is basically the way they're going to be lo- releasing their the Starlink, I think it's version 3 satellite. But yeah, so anyway, so booster is basically flexing the booster is flexing its what's it called? It's grid fins. So basically that just allows it to control its ascent, so its descent as it's coming into to the thicker part of the atmosphere. So it needs to be able to have some control as it does so. Now, ship 28, ship 28 is really doing well. It's pretty much. Sorry, yeah, I'm so excited. I can't describe it. But anyway, so booster is coming back onto Earth. It's going to need to do a landing burn. Basically, that's just relighting the engine as it's getting close to the ground. But I think we're going to lose it, you know, because it is sort of wobbling crazy. Okay, so alright, there we go. Okay, so basically just landed straight into the ground, into the ocean, sorry, into the Gulf of Mexico. That's where. There we go. Ship now is the one that's that needs to needs to do its job. So booster seems to have done all right. Basically, what's happened is what happens is it has to sort of make its way back down to the ground. But yeah, basically, because in the future they're trying to capture it using the chopsticks. And basically that's something that they need to perfect at some point. So what they have to what SpaceX have to do now is basically get it to have as much control, get to have as much control as they want, as they need, because obviously they're going to have to bring it back. They're going to have to bring the booster back safely. I think they might do the same for the ship as well, but that's bring the ship, the booster back as safely as possible, without damage, without blowing up, or crashing into the orbital launch mount, which is something they're trying to save. Now they're building a second one fairly soon, but that's fine. That's going to be seen. Okay, here we go. So engine cut off for the ship. And then now this is going to be the coasting phase, so where they'll just be just getting to where they need to get to, because basically they got, like I said, they've got a couple of tests to do. So the first test is going to be a engine relight, so testing out the Raptor engines.
Exit now.
So there we go. So we have nominal orbital insertion. Basically, just means that they've got to the orbit that they need to be in order to get it around, get to around where they need to be. So basically, yeah, like I said, there's two tests to perform. The first one is going to be engine relight, and I think they're going to use that test to obviously test the engine relight in space, which is going to be the vacuum engine, or so we're going to really try and relight a vacuum engine in space. The only difference between a vacuum engine and a sea level engine is the size of the nozzle. So they're going to do that relight, and they're going to use that to pretty much just slow the ship, and then allow it to sort of drop down out of orbit and onto, and obviously get to Okay, so booster was lost, which is unfortunate, but it's done its job, basically to get the ship into space, into low Earth. Well, yeah, just get do it's done its job. It's boosted. So at the moment, the ship is, I think, it's venting out some of the locks because it's trying to reduce its weight. I think that's what they're trying to do. That's what all the cloud is. So I think we're looking at about an hour. Yeah, an hour. Before we come in before we re-entry. So yeah, so they're going to be testing also the pest dispenser as well. So that's just going to be opening the lid and then making sure that it can actually be open and closed in space. So, the trajectory today is actually going to be going heading south, all over the Atlantic Ocean, heading towards around about South Africa. So yeah, so over South Africa, then onto over the Indian Ocean, and basically targeting for just close to Australia, the coast of Australia. So that's sort of the flight trajectory. Okay, so hopefully we should be fine. We've lost the signal at the moment, so I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the coasty bit, so I can now relax a little bit and take a deep breath because technically I got a little bit way too excited. But anyway, like I said, this is something that I'm testing out for the first time, doing like a double, basically having my stream and also a browser on the side, just so I can pretty much. So I can keep an eye out for.
Continue straight on.
So yes, I can keep an eye out for the stream. But anyway. So I'm going to find somewhere to sort of park just for a little bit so I can actually reorganize myself because I've got so many screens on at the moment. I've got the slow down a bit because I'm traveling a little bit too fast. So yeah, I need to get some of the streams sorted because I've got quite a lot going on. Not suspect by already releasing a. By the way, yeah, I'll have to plug a few channels. So if you ever do, do want to know more about what's going on, at least you can about space anyway.
Take the first exit. Exit now.
Okay, I'm gonna take a.
Continue straight on.
Oh yeah, there's nothing at all I need to mention. It's actually three tests they're going to perform today. The first one is going to be for one of them. Oh, I don't know which one is going to be. Or actually, yeah. Okay. So basically, there's two tests, well, three tests, like I said, that they are going to perform today, which is going to be which is going to be the pest dispenser door um, um, test, which is just basically opening it and closing it, and they're also going to do a another test, which is going to be the
When possible, make a U-turn.
which is going to be a engine relight, and then the other test is going to be a
And then
uh,
turn left.
fuel transfer, which is going to be from the header tanks to the normal tanks. So that's going to be something that they're going to be keeping an eye out for. So
Turn right.
let me find somewhere to park up. I've still got the passengers.
Turn left.
So I've still got passengers that I need to get to their destination. So let me park here for a bit, take a deep breath, and sort of see what to do next. Okay, so yeah, so there we go. The persistence sensor is actually what they're showing at the moment. So I need to keep an eye on the stream that's actually showing as well. Okay, so they should test the persistence sensor. So I think that's what they're doing now. So I have to close and open it, but they keep losing signal, so that's fine. So yeah, they're going to be doing a transfer of propellant as well quite soon. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm sad about the booster, but there was supposedly uh, it's done its job. It delivered the ship into low Earth orbit to obviously give it the boost, so, quote unquote. And basically, yeah, that's pretty much all they have to do now is just make sure that the ship does re-enter and hopefully follow it follows the trajectory that SpaceX has set out for it, so programmed into the ship. So at the moment, I think they've tested the pest dispenser, which is actually quite good. Okay, so yeah, let me bring us back up because at the moment I think yeah we're going to be in the costing phase, and I'm going to most likely be losing and gaining, losing and gaining a signal quite frequently. But anyway, hopefully I should come back. So I'll probably leave and then return back. For now, I probably might just get this job done and then take it from there. Like there, like her. But yeah, personally, I'm still disappointed about the booster because they should have really gone past this point already. They should have SpaceX should actually have should have actually perfected, or not perfected, but I'm sure I've gotten a little bit better with um, with at least having successful successful attempts already, because the previous one did fail, unfortunately, and the current one is going quite well. IFT one was pretty much the worst. There was no separation at all, ship separation at all. But yeah, so what I'll do. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep the audio down, get this job completed, and then yeah, so I'm gonna have everyone else in my ear at the moment. So I'm gonna have That's a Space Flight, which is another channel I'd like to recommend if you are interested in if you are interested in if you are interested in space or anything like that. So it's actually a channel I would highly recommend, so especially SpaceX, because they have pretty much everything. They've got so many cameras there. The other one is the astronaut, Tim Dodd. He's actually quite a good streamer as well. Supposedly he's going to be he's going to be one of the lucky people to actually be able to get into space at some point. And then there's so many. There's Scott Manley. There's Marcus House. And, I can't remember who else. But the one that you actually would the one okay, the channel that I would highly recommend to check out, especially if you want a more sober take on SpaceX and yeah, and anything to do with space is basically going to be Thunderfoot and the common sense skeptic. So Thunderfoot, common sense skeptic, and I think it's something Adam. I can't remember what his name is. But anyway, let's get this. We've got about an hour before re-entry anyway. But for now, just gonna keep on. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna keep on. Just gonna make sure that I keep an eye on the stream just to see that we are actually doing quite well. So I'm gonna have to rewind quite a bit because I do need to actually see what happened to the booster. But for now. So yeah. So yeah, I did see the color green as well. Color green just means that the engine is actually eating itself. Yeah, so okay. So and that's also going to be doing as well. So the first test I've done, I think, which I've completed, is the pest dispenser door, or the cargo door test. So they've done that. So open it, close it, open it, closed it. Yeah, my throat gets really dry when I do this. Who'd thought? That's talking a lot without practice can actually dry your throat. Anyway, so the next test is going to be the fuel transfer, which is going to be from the header tanks, which is usually used for the flip and burn. So they're going to test out by transferring it from the two header tanks, which is the methane and